Everybody, and welcome to ESO Daily, Mystic Raven. All right, guys. So, kind of funny. Actually, I think it's hilarious. Actually, I'm going to actually post the link to actually this player who tested my Daedric barrage. You know. Interesting, since he, whatever, and I posted on the video that it's pretty much just a general build, and I specifically said in the video I would never use that build for trials. I'll post both, and I'm actually going to post his where he parsed it on a skeleton. He parsed it. So obviously. So, but yeah, I'm going to post my vid and his vid. Here's the deal. I'm not actually going to dispute I'm actually not even going to dispute its damage output. But I want you guys to watch the video because I did specifically state in that video I would never use that in a trial. Whatever. This player is desperate. Very desperate to kind of discredit me. And it is what it is. I don't care. And at the end of the day, and you definitely played a thing where, I, called out Outcast for the diminishing returns. Because a lot of these players aren't even aware of what DRs are. If you even ask most ESO players what a DR is, they don't know. They have no idea. They never even heard of DRs. And Atta, which is hilarious because you can actually go back to a couple of my posts previous where he debated and refused to believe that diminishing returns were real. And now he's stating, oh, they're real. No one debated that. No one's ever debated that. Well, I'm sure nobody's debated that Templars are the only healers. Right, guys? Oh, and nobody's debated that that no other class could heal. Nobody's debated that. Nobody. But yet, I have videos and highlights of me doing content on other healers. But it's always going to be argued, like, oh, well, they couldn't do vet. Oh, they can do vet, but they can't do trials. Oh, they can do trials, but they can't do vet trials. So on and so forth and so forth and so on. It's a never-ending thing. At the end of the day, guys, I don't really care who believes what. I don't really care, who's going to go out there. He's like, oh, and thank you for being a part of our community. You're definitely entertaining, whatever. What I offer players are other options. And for my viewers, for you guys who are subscribed to me, you guys are getting something different out of the builds. I'm not saying it's the best of anything. If I put Ultimate, it's because what that build has done for me personally has optimized the performance for that build. My asphyxiation build, a lot of people like that. I love that build. I think it's fun as hell. I really love that build. Am I comparing it with other builds to say it's better than this build or it's better than that build? Absolutely not. That's not what I do. I can have a ton of attitude. And you can go to this guy, watch his YouTube. As a matter of fact, if you want to subscribe to him, go ahead. I don't care. It's what it is. He's a console player. He's pretty new to MMOing, I would imagine, because he has no idea what a parser is. I'm like, dude, show me the parser. Show me the static parse with the maximum performance. He couldn't answer. Why? Because there's no parser on the console. There isn't. There's no parser. You're using a target dummy, right? To get an estimated value of what the damage does, but it's not the parse. Also, like I said, that build he used, I specifically stated in the video that I wouldn't even try to even use that in a trial. Any trial. I said it would probably get through vets. That's all I said. That's it. So has he discredited me? That's up to you guys. That's up to you as my viewers. It's up to you whether or not you think that this player has validity in his accusations. Either way, I don't care. But it's funny. But I'm actually going to give him out. I'm going to post his vid. I'm going to link it in the description below after the stream, and I'll link my Daedric Barrage. Definitely, most definitely. And the only reason I want to post it is you to watch the video and see where I said I would use this in a trial. I want you guys to see if I said that ever. So yeah, pretty much. That's the thing, guys. I'm not gonna say something if I don't think it can be done, or if it can be. If anything, if I was gonna put my sorcerer in a trial, especially let's say bet hard mode, I'm more than likely going to build around trial sets on hard mode. Normal trials, you don't really need to. You can get through with a lot of drop gear like Scathing Mage and a secondary set through a normal trial. That's not hard. If you're going to go hard mode, you're going to want a better setup. And I've said that time and time again. And I've said there's other setups that you don't necessarily need a trial set depending on the build. So once again, has he proven anything? That becomes my question. Has he proven anything? I don't know. Once again, it's up to you guys. This player, him and his guild are the ones trolling me, guys. So when you see all the dislikes, it's from him and his guild. They're all console players, and I don't care. I really don't. They're pretty young. They're all young kids. But I don't care. A couple of his guildmates posted. I went to their channels. Most of them were stacked the hell and back. Didn't really understand, their numbers. I know the only reason I'm going to get to target dummy. Here's the deal, guys. At the end of the day, and I've said this, I don't care about a parse. I'm actually thinking about trying to find a very good parser for the PC here. I'm on the PC. I'm not max champion points, but what I'd like to do is see how accurate a parser is in this platform. I think I found one, but there was a discrepancy, like a note that said, some buffs might not apply, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh shit. But what I'd like to do is, if I can find an accurate parser, I want to go ahead and compare the parser to the output of the target dummy. See how accurate the parser is in comparison. So if it is, and we get a comparison in the numbers to see how that's reflective. So I want to do that in the future. I don't know when, but it's on my agenda. I never really cared about parsing in this game. It's just it's not a necessity, to be honest with you, unless you're rolling hardcore trials. I'm talking like raid level trials. It's not a necessity unless you're not DPSing enough to the enrage timer. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But I would really like to see, Atta. He's been blocked from my channel. He's a regular troll. But like I said, guys, go check him out. Go check him out, man. His YouTube channel, and I have it here on my phone. Let me pull it up. It's Atta CoCo. ATTA CoCo. And he has 149 subscribers. And I'm sure he's doing very well for himself. And I hope he does. I hope he does great. I hope he takes off. I hope he's the next Cypher, Deltia, Fang Rush. And I'm not trying to call out these players. They're just well known in the Elder Scrolls community. Maybe next Outcast. They're well known. So maybe, hopefully, this player becomes the next one. Not that I care to be one, to be honest with you. I don't give a shit. Like I said, I'm just coming out with builds. Some players like them, some don't. I pretty much try to cover the content. Now, if anybody's asking and going to ask this, let me put this out here. What I made for my first PC character, because this I have two right now, but this is my first. I duplicated the Nightblade heal build. I'm still working on my head and my chest, but let's go over this here. I'm using the Julianas, right? Because I need the crit. I'm a siphon healer, so I need that crit damage, and that spell damage on the dual wield is going to help me with that. All right. And what else am I? Oh my god. A purple set of spell power cure already? Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, I suck. It is what it is. Alright, guys. But anyways, man. Yeah, this is my main character. I'm sticking with the Nightblade healer. Nightblade healer's gotten me through a shitload. I played every content on the Nightblade healer. Every content on Nightblade healer. Don't I let anybody ever tell you it's bullshit, because they're full of shit. I have done everything on Nightblade heal as far as content goes. So, but once again, I've never had my back to the wall since day one. I haven't had people like Atta since day one. Nope. But I could throw out a bunch of stuff like Atta did, where I can just, railroad players, show where these players, admitted, it said, oh yeah, Mystic, but it's pointless. It doesn't prove shit, guys, at the end of the day. And I'm going back to Red Dead Dawn on this one. I need to work on my attitude. I need to work on try not to let these players get to me in a way that shows that old elite aspect of that. But the target dummy is going to be an issue just to show the relevance of differences, and especially when it comes to the Nernhold and Sharpen issue. I still hear that to this day. Even though I had the video, they're like, oh, it's Ecotraits, it's all this, or it's all that. You have to calculate the amount of resistance that whatever you're going to be hitting. You got to add the major, minor breach. Take that into factor, right, towards your penetration. Take, of course, the 10% from destruction staff. Taking into consideration the concentration, 4,884 pen, anything you allocate into the champion points, all of these numbers are reflective. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. At the end of the day, you can argue or throw out whatever you want, but are you going to say one build that I specifically said wasn't for trials is a reflection of everything I've put out? Even though I've done dungeons under, like I did the one with the asphyxiation without a tank under 15 minutes. So that build shit. Right? This build shit. Or that build shit. Whatever, man. That's if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Does it get other players through it? Yeah, I get messages. I get positive messages from players on PS. I get positive message from players on PC. That state, thank you, Mystic. Love this build. It's worked out great for me. Thank you. And once again, at the end of the day, that's who I'm giving it to, you guys. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to my subscribers. I'm giving it to the players who, this player wants to go ahead. He's jealous for some reason. If he says he's not, then why are you making me such a target? That becomes another question. So, yeah, I'm going to post this vid. I'm going to post my vid. So you guys can hear me say that I would use this in a vet trial, even though I didn't say that. So, and we'll go over all that. So, whatever. But once again, man, it is what it is. Cat Williams said it the best. You need haters. You need them. You gotta have them. If you're gonna get anywhere in life, let haters do their jobs. Let them hate. and I'm going to let them. I'm not going to get riled up about it anymore, and I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to be, bothered with it as much. But yeah, I want to give this player some recognition. You know, show him some love. Show him some love, guys. Show him some love. Go over there, click subscribe, show him some love. Maybe he'll lighten up maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. I can't predict anything. But once again, and always, man, sorry about the rant. Sorry about the rave. It's going to be more of like a vlog. And just wanted to address it. But, hey, if he wants to feel like he's discredited me, so be it. So be it. But I will here. I promise you guys, shortly I will be getting a target dummy. I will be going over some of the, especially PC. I'm really wanting to get a parser. I want to see how accurate the parser is with the test dummy. I want to see if the parser can break down things. That's what I'm really wanting. I want a parser that breaks down very specific numbers. Ideally, that's what I always look for in my parsers. But hopefully we can. If we can't, it's fine. It is what it is. This is Elder Scrolls. I mean, I don't expect them to allow a lot of things in their, add-ons. But we'll see. So there it is, guys. Once again, always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my boring ass. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Or not so much support. But I will link his website. You guys can go check him out. Check out his test. Check him out. Once again, always, Mystic Raven, ESO Daily. Have a nice day.